right, welcome back now. Let's talk elections, because by-elections are now taking place in the Free State, and the IEC says it is all systems go for the much-anticipated by-elections in the Metsimaholo municipality in the province. The Commission says the special votes went smoothly, and it's expecting that all political party members will abide by the Commission's polling laws. So the coalition-led municipality was dissolved in July this year after failing to adopt a budget for the 2017-2018 financial year. Several political parties will be contesting the election, including the SACP, which will for the first time take part as a separate party outside the ANC-led tripartite alliance. Let's cross over to our reporter, Palesa Moeti, for more on this story. Palesa, I know you're following it for us and have been since the early hours of this morning. Let's find out how things are going.
We are at Fakal Secondary School here in Sasolburg. This is one of the 59 voting stations in Metsimaholo, but for now we are joined by a guest, Mayor Nomathemba Motsamai. She's one of the early birds. She came quite early, just after the voting station opened. In fact, before it opened, at around 25 to 7, she arrived to come and cast her vote. Mayor Nomathemba, just tell us why did you decide to come so early?
My dear, I have some issues at my problems at home, so I'm supposed to go and attend to them. So that's why I wanted to be early.
And did you vote? Are you happy? Are you going home now?
I'm happy I'm going home.
Thank you very much for talking to us.
Thank you, my dear.
We're also now joined by Ntate Itumeleng Liba, who is an IEC official. He's just going to give us a breakdown of the situation here in Metsimaholo. Ntate Liba, welcome and thank you for joining us this morning. Just take us through the by-elections here in Metsimaholo. Did every voting station open on time? I understand there's about 59 voting stations here in Metsimaholo.
Thank you, Palesa, and good morning to your viewers at home. Yes, we are ready. All the 59 voting stations at the moment are open, and people are voting.
Any challenges anywhere reported?
Not at the moment. Those that are reported are not really big problems that can stop voting. They relate to a scanner not working here and there, but we are able to proceed without them at the moment.
Okay, I know that yesterday there was a bit of a problem somewhere at one of the voting stations where there was a rumor of an official that was dismissed, and then later on there was an explanation. Just give us clarity on that matter, sir, please.
No, what happened was that nobody has been dismissed. There was just an allegation made by a party against one of our staff members. We investigated, and the problem was indeed human error. We, however, decided to swap the specific presiding officer with somebody else, but nobody has been dismissed.
Okay, and the voting stations, what time are they closing?
We opened at 7 this morning and we are closing at 9, but every voter will be in the queue. By 9 o'clock will still be allowed to vote, and we'll close the stations once all the voters within the parameters have voted after 9 o'clock.
And then counting, when is that expected to start happening?
As soon as we close the voting station, we shall do our reconciliation at each station, and as soon as we have done that in the presence of party agents and representatives, we shall start with counting.
Now just give us an understanding, just a picture of, in terms of just the mood. It's fiercely contested because obviously of the background, the disbanding of the council, blah, 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 but what is the mood in general? Is it tense according to you? What's the mood?
Not really. As you rightly indicated, it's a highly contested election. There is a high interest in the elections from 15 political parties are contesting the elections. You would understand that the discussions would be very, very robust. And parties are not doing anything that we did not expect. We expected robust engagement, and that is basically what is happening. But I would like to thank the voters of Metsimaholo as well as political parties, all of them, for cooperating with us. They are all, as promised, observing the code of conduct that they signed, up to now at least.
Let's go back a little bit to yesterday, the special votes. How did that go?
The Special votes went well. It went smoothly. Yes, indeed, there were problems where individuals and people and human beings are. There will obviously be problems. There is just one station in Ward 7 where we had to abandon the process of special votes because it was already late. It was risky. There was a disagreement between and amongst parties about what needed to happen. But except that, in that particular voting station, the rest of the voting special votes went well.
And how are things at that particular voting station at the moment? Any reports?
Not at the moment, perhaps maybe during the day, but an impression that I have now unless something happens, the information I have is that everything is proceeding smoothly.
Besides that particular voting station, are there other areas where perhaps there's a bit of a concern about whatever issues that might arise?
No, what is happening is just there are misunderstandings here and there between the political parties that raise objections about the conduct of our staff, but it will also bring to their attention here and there where we believe that their members are not behaving according to the code of conduct that they signed. But where they bring matters to our attention, we address and we solve them, and vice versa. So there are basically no reasons for us to worry at this stage.
Thank you very much, sir. That is Mr. Itumeleng Liba, who is an IEC official here in Metsimaholo. We'll be here right through the day giving you updates regularly on the Metsimaholo by-elections. For now, we'll be going into an ad break.